Hi guys, this video is going to be about how we are going to remove this nasty, greasy glue seepage on our dolls that we rescue. It's really gross, but it's really easy to get rid of. First, you're going to need baby powder, talc and aluminum free. It's gentle formula. You're going to need rubber band, plastic wrap, comb, a protective mask that you can breathe through, because this is the most important item here, paper towel, and scissors, and of course your dolly. We're going to fix her right up. It's really easy. You can use any baby powder, but I'm using this natural kind because I have really, really bad allergies. I'm kind of allergic to life, so this is what I use, the Infant Dry. Alright, well, let's get started on our journey of refurbishing this doll. Okay? Just gather your things and we'll get started. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is undress our doll. Okay? She has her pretty shoes. We're going to wash all this. We'll probably do a video on that too. Disinfect all this yuck. If you want to, you could probably wear gloves as well, but I'm not going to. Alright, I'm just going to finish undressing her off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, our doll is undressed. Here are her clothes that we're going to wash separately. The plastic separate from the clothing. Okay? Please forgive the doll nudity. Yeah, let's get started on, we're going to remove this yuck from her hair, the elastic. Okay, that's the first thing we're going to do. Okay, let's remove the elastic. You can get new elastics on Amazon, any Dolly store, Sally's hair product store, that sort of thing. They're easy. I got all mine, these clear ones, for dolls on Amazon for like a few dollars. For a giant bag of 1,000, I think. Let's just be careful. It's very degraded, so it might be even stuck to the hair. This is really gross, actually. Alright, we did it, okay. Let's just remove the ick. I'm outside, by the way. I meant to mention, I think it's safest to do this outside, even if you have a mask, just so the powder doesn't get everywhere, but that's just me. I'm the allergy queen. But okay, as you can see, we removed the rubber bands, okay? So, let's lay her flat and get situated with our powder. Let's move all this stuff, too. Okay, get the powder and I'll be right back. Okay, the first thing you want to do is lay out a big piece of plastic. Oops. Sorry. And now we're going to lay our doll on top of the plastic. Okay. Like this. Because we are going to wrap her head up. Okay? Okay, that's step number 1. Step number 2, mask. Putting mine on. Not brave enough to get totally on the camera yet. So my mask is on. Okay, and now we're going to take our talcum powder, or not talcum powder, I shouldn't call it that, baby powder. And we're going to start saturating the doll's hair. Don't be afraid. It's not going to damage your doll or the paint or anything like that. Okay? you're just gonna keep working in this nasty stickiness, okay? Just keep doing that everywhere you feel the nasty sticky. You may have to do this a few times, but that is okay. You can even kind of go like this a little. If you want to wear plastic gloves, that would be cool if you don't like the sticky, gross feeling. But just really work it in there. Now once you've put enough on, just kind of work it in there a bit. I foresee having to do this a couple of times at least, because this is really gross and broken down. Nasty. Okay, so you see all that in there? Oh, yeah. Okay, and now, when you've done that, wrap your doll's head with the plastic. Nice and neat. Nice and tight. Okay. You can wrap the whole doll or just the head, however you want it. I'm just going to do the whole doll as well, just so it doesn't leak all over the place. Okay, and now you're going to use your rubber band that we gathered and kind of just wrap it around the doll like you would a ponytail. And then you're going to leave it for, you know, I don't know, half hour, maybe not even, if you notice a difference. Okay, and then you're going to wash it out with dish soap. We'll do that process as well. But let's just leave it here, outside or wherever you are, nice and neat, in a well-ventilated area for sure. And let it soak up all those nasty oils from that glue. And we'll come check on her in a few minutes. Okay, be right back. Hi guys, I'm back real quick. Something I did want to say. Once you put the plastic on, you can take advantage of this moment and sort of work in the powder like this over the plastic, so it's not getting like all over your hands and in your face and everything if you're real sensitive like me. So you can, you know, just kind of work it a little bit. You probably already assumed that part of the process anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I forgot to mention it. Okay, let's leave her a while and we'll come back and check on her. While we're waiting, I wanted to show you, this is the powder I use. It's called Infant Dry. And it has no oils, perfumes, or additives. I, unfortunately, need this kind of thing because I'm allergic to, I have a really bad allergy to smells and chemicals and stuff, and I get real sick with migraines and everything. So if you're the same, I got this from Amazon. It's 5 ounces. And a little goes a long way. And it wasn't expensive at all. I think it was like $5. I'll insert the cost because I can't really remember, but I know it wasn't much. But I got it on Amazon. So if you're interested in this kind of powder, here's the back. There's the barcode if you wanted to look that up. It's not tested on animals. Gluten-free, although I think anyone's going to be eating it, but yeah. But yeah, we don't want gluten anyways. All right. Let's see, what else does it say? 100% pure. Does not contain all those yucky stuffs. Yeah. So this is for babies' bottoms, but we use this for the Dolly World too. Okay, I just want to add that. Okay, I checked on the doll. I left a little space here while I was wrapping. Sorry, I wasn't showing you. And I can already feel that the yucky grease is being sucked up by touching the hair. But then when I come over here, I can actually feel through the plastic. It has like a give. I can feel the nasty. So we'll probably have to do this a couple of times. But make sure you're checking on your doll every now and again to, you know, check the progress and just kind of figure out where you are. Like I can feel it in here. So I'm just going to work the powder around a little bit. And also, I hope, because I wrapped her up like this, I want to check on the doll like this instead of the other way, because I don't want the dust to come out. But yeah, yeah, so just give your doll a check, see if it's working, just to gauge, you know. We don't want to keep washing the doll, if you have sensitive hands, you don't want to keep having to wash her hair and all that kind of stuff. Even though I'm pretty sure we'll have to do it a couple times. It just saves you a little bit of time to kind of figure out where you are in the process. And if you wanted to take off the plastic and add a little bit more, like we could do that right now if we really wanted. But I'm just going to hang tight for a bit. Alright, and I'll come back and check on her in a few minutes and see if we need to add more powder. Okay, be right back. Okay guys, let's check on her. Let's take the plastic off. We're gonna have to do this process again probably without washing it. You don't need to wash it right away. You can just kind of check, see if it's still greasy, and then put more talcum powder and then wash later. But let's see. Alright, let's see. Oh, some of it on the top is dry and nice. Okay, I still feel some underneath here. So why don't we just go ahead and add some more. Let me put my mask on. Just in case. Okay, we're going to wrap her back up. But yeah, this is definitely working well. It's really sucking up all that grease. Can you see? Okay. Yeah. Let's do under her head. Kind of work that in. A little bit more. Sorry about the people making noise if you can hear them. Apparently people knew I was going to make a video outside. They were like, hey, let's go golfing. A little bit more in here. Did you know golf carts have radios on them now? I didn't know that. Okay. Just keep... This is really working well. I'm surprised. Let's get more near the roots. I'm just doing a little overboard extra because I don't want to have to wash her more than once. But you do whatever you want to do. Because the process of washing doll hair is kind of relaxing sometimes, but... Here. Alright, let's wrap her back up. Nice and tight. Alright, and we'll leave her out here for probably another half hour to an hour, okay? And then we'll be back. We'll check on her. Okay, guys. Another thing I wanted to mention is if you get to the point where you have to degrease your doll's hair a few times and you're kind of getting over it, what you might want to do is remove the head. I'll do a video on how to remove the head as well, but you might want to remove the head and treat the inside of the head as well with the talcum powder. You know, put it in some boiling, well, really, really hot water, and, you know, dry it out a bit, and then put some powder in there and kind of work it in with a Q-tip or something like that. But yeah, we'll get into that. Also, my hands are getting super duper dry. I should have worn gloves. So we know that this powder is going to work because my hands feel like icky as in super dry. This instant dry here, that's no lie. Okay, all right, we're gonna check on her. We're gonna take her out of this plastic in a minute and see where we are, and then we may just want to see if we can comb through her hair a little bit and see how well it worked, and then we'll wash her. Okay. Also, real quick, I should have said this too. If for some reason you didn't want to wash your doll's hair and you just felt a little bit of greasy root, and you just didn't want to go through the process of washing your hair for some reason, it will, like if you did treat the hair enough with the powder, you should be able to just comb right through it. It should cure the grease root without having to rewash the doll's hair. I just happened to be rewashing it because I got it from Mercari. This one came from Mercari. I think, or eBay. I can't remember, but she's in really nasty shape, and I really want to, you know, it's just really gross. She really needs the wash treatment. But you don't have to wash your doll's hair. If it's mild and it's just the greasy root, you can just comb right through the hair without even, you can just skip through that step. It's pretty interesting stuff. All right, on to the next step. Okay, guys, let's take her out of this plastic, okay? And we're going to try to comb through her hair a little bit. Your doll's hair might not be as nasty as mine, so it might be easier to comb through, but let's just see how well that this powder treatment is working, okay? Carefully move this stuff to the side. You're outside. Okay. Alright. Her hair is really gross. But, listen to that dryness. I don't want to break it, so since it's so dry now, wow. Check it out. Well, there's a little grease right here. Yeah, she's gonna need a double treatment. I really hope your dolls don't. But the roots, she's gonna be one of the dolls I'll have to remove her head to treat it from the inside. But for the most part, I feel like this is doing a really great job. I'm going to treat her again with the powder. I'd say, oh, here we go. Here's a greasy part. I'm going to just do a little bit more powder on her, and then I'm going to wash her and see where we are at that point. Let's open this bit just a little bit. Yeah, she's definitely going to need the head removal treatment because the hair on the outside is perfectly dry without the grease, but I can feel that it's obviously really, really heavy near the roots. So she will need that treatment. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to just keep doing this. I'm going to wash her hair, show you how well it worked, and then leave it at that, and then I'll do a separate video on removing the head and treating the greasy root from the inside of the head. It's a good opportunity to make another video. So we're operating under the assumption that your doll is not this far gone with the grease. And if it is, it's easy peasy. We just remove the head and do the same thing but the inside of the head. Without all the hair, you're just going to be putting the powder inside the head very carefully and, you know, kind of mixing it around in there, and then boiling some water and dunking the head and that sort of process. It's all easy stuff. And remember, we're trying to keep our doll safe. You know, we want to refurbish the doll. We don't want to destroy the doll for the sake of experimenting, you know what I mean? So, she just happens to be a really sad case of grease root. It's pretty gross. But we are working on it. We're almost there. Yeah, see, most of her hair, I'd say about 85% of her hair is treated, and it was a success. There's a little bit, 15% at the root that I can see that's going to end up being that way. But that is okay. I will put out a video on that next, after this one. Okay, I'm going to put her hair back in the plastic, give her another 15 or 20 minutes, and then I'm going to wash her head. Okay? Try not to get this powder in your face. It will make you sneeze, I bet. Right? Okay, here she is. I'm gonna let her poor little self ruminate in this powder, and we'll be back. We'll see where she is, and then we'll wash her hair. Okay, I hope the camera angle is going to end up not awkward. It looks like it should work. But okay, let's get started. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We're going to be using 7th generation dish soap. No dyes or anything like that. I need to use that. And this little twig conditioner has no smells or anything. I got this from Target. I can't remember how much that was. I got this from Amazon. No, Target for like $2 or something. All right, let's get started. We have the paper towel in the sink because we don't want doll hair getting stuck in our drain. That would be yuck. All right, let's turn this on. Okay. Wipe the hair. We're going to use this nice soap. It's gentle, smells like citrus. Okay. Ooh, it smells so good. A little bit more. Try to get in the roots. This will help, like if you end up having to do the treatment again, this will at least help remove some of it as well. So it's always not lost. Scrubby scrub. Nice little spa day, ma'am. I think I'm going to run some soap through it a couple of times. Rinse her through the warm water. Hope you can see this. Turn the water up a bit. Yeah, I can tell that the treatment did work really, really well. Okay, let's run some more soap through the hair. Okay. Let some water out of the sink. Alright, let's do some more washing. Scrub to scrub. I'm being gentle. Might not look like it, but get everything clean. Yeah. Oh, sudsy doll. Yeah. Okay. Let's rinse her again. I'll show you that a little better. Okay, get some water out. Okay, there she is. We're going to put some conditioner in. Detangler. Okay, we're not going to leave it in for long. Just run it through all the hair. Some people say conditioner is bad for doll hair, but it's only bad if you leave it in for way too long. We're not going to. Need some more of this here. Okay, and after all, doll hair is a form of plastic, and it's just lubricating the strands. Let's put some more. Whoopsie, sorry. Okay. Okay, now we're going to leave it in for a second. Let's rinse off our brush because it got all sudsy wudsy. Now we're going to comb through her hair carefully as we can. Just to get the conditioner through. I'm just sort of pulling it until I'm pushing harshly until I feel like a tug, and then I pull it out, and then I sort of kind of wiggle through it, like, you know what I mean? Okay, let's put some more conditioner through the ends here. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So I'm just sort of putting pressure till I feel like a push against, and then I stop, and then I pull it out again and do it again. That. Sort of to kind of push through that knot. Okay. You can use your fingers to separate a lot of it. Gently pulling. I'm recording a video. That's okay. The family is in the video. Okay, so we're using the conditioner to help us get through this hair. It's really coming out great. We did a great job on this. Okay, just doing the pull technique. Okay. Okay, let's use our fingers to kind of get through this hair again. Okay. And what I'm going to do is, here, let's get it through the ends. Like if you have a, this conditioner has no oil in it. So you know, it might seem counterintuitive to remove the oil and then use conditioner, but you need to use it to get the knots out. You just do. We'll rinse it really well. We'll even trim up the hair if we need to. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. Let's move the camera a little bit. Okay. Some knots here. We're almost done getting the knots out. Now, after you wash the hair and rinse it really well, you can use a paper towel, soak up the moisture, and let it air dry, or under a fan. Okay, let me turn this on. Rinse my fingertips here because I need to move the camera a bit. Or you can use a blow dryer, but on cold, I don't know, I don't recommend blow drying dull hair, but you can if you have a low heat. Unless you're a pro. If you're a pro, then do you. Okay, getting those knots out, getting those knots out. Okay. starting to look really good. Go from the back. Okay. Nice. It's starting to look really good. Okay. I would say that this is really nice. Let's rinse, okay? Can you see? Make sure you get all the conditioner out. Okay. Squeeze it out, wring it out. Okay. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up and then I'll come back and show you how I dry your hair with a paper towel, okay? Be right back. Okay, I decided I was going to show you. I'm leaving the paper towel in the sink while I clean the comb, because I don't want the hair going down the drain. So I rinse that out. And now I'm going to turn the water off. And then you're going to carefully lift this up. I'm going to move my phone now because I don't want it to drop in the water. But you want to carefully lift it up and not let the doll hair go down the drain, okay? All right, up next the hair. Okay, we are back. Here she is. We're going to comb her hair out now. From root to tip. We're outside where it's breezy. You can be a little rough. You don't have to be terribly gentle. I mean, it's good to be gentle, but be afraid to comb through that hair. Okay. Right? Oh my god. Sorry, there's somebody golfing. Sorry about that. Hi, you're on camera. I'm using these little, I think I told you, but I'm using these little thin brushes, thin needle brushes, to get through doll hair. Alright. There's some knots here we need to work on. There we go. Alright, now let's take some paper towel. Okay. And put it over her hair and sort of absorb the water a little bit. Okay. Hello, my hair is looking good. Absorb a little bit more. Okay, that should be good. Just the little extra so she'll dry a little faster. Let's comb through her hair again. Very nice. Oh, I love it. It's looking great. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm going to leave her out here to dry. Not on this wet paper towel, though. Let's get a new one. And then we'll see where we are with the treatment. This doll in particular, yes, I am going to do her hair more than once, but I just want to see how well the powder worked for the sake of the video. Hello, I shall look beautiful. it's all done. Okay, be back in a few. Okay, I just wanted to show you just how clean her hair is now and how pretty it is. This little added, it does feel a little, well, because it's wet still, it feels funky-ish, but for 99.9% of the time, it feels really beautiful. Yeah, really nice. Great job. Whoops, it's still wet, but wow, look at the difference. It's shiny again. Ah, soft. Yeah, I just had to show you that. Just beautiful. Okay, that's it. Bye. I am not in the mood for any more videos. I need to go enjoy my beautiful hair.